This is Pokemon Pokopia, a strange little world where Pokemon build homes, form villages, and slowly reshape the land around them. Today, we will begin a journey into Pokopia, see how the world works, what kind of settlement we can build, and what mysteries might be waiting for us. So, let's begin. Rise and shine. You certainly look well rested. Are you looking for something? Oh, a Pokédex, and this model comes with a camera. Is this the town where you used to live? It's so pretty. Ah, what a nice photo. Is that your trainer petting you? You look so happy. Do you remember what your trainer looked like? Interesting. So your trainer looked like this? Yeah, like this. I see. What else can you tell me about your trainer? Alright, welcome to Pokemon Pokopia. Today we're stepping into it for the first time. I want to understand how this world works, create our explorer, and see if we can start building a small settlement. So we've got to the character creation screen. Let's see what we have. So on our face we can choose skin tones. Standard options by the looks of it. We're going to go with this one. Hairstyle. What do we have? Pigtails. Buntails. They kind of got a little ditto droop to them. Braided pigtails. Locks. And shaved. I think I'm going to go with the 2-block cut. Hair color. Should try blue. Looks pretty cool. Outfits. I think I prefer this one. You got 2 outfits to choose from. Although it looks like you can change the tops. Nah, red's my favorite color, so I'm going to pick red. But I think I prefer this one. Yeah. Pants. I think we're going to go with matching the hair, or maybe we will just go all red. We want the socks? Shorts or pants? Let's go pants. Headwear. Looks like you have 2 different types of hat. But I think I prefer none. Look at him. Bags. I quite like this one already. Looks like there's 2 types. I think we'll stick with this one. And shoes. We'll go with those ones. Yeah, it works for me. This seems to be our character done, so plus for confirm. Wow, you're a natural at transforming. Ready to start your adventure with your current look? Yes. Oh, I found quite the haul today. Alright, welcome to Pokemon Pokopia. Here's our dude that we've made. He's a pretty happy looking dude. He's happy to be here. So am I. Communication wheel. Ho, ho, ho. We got a Tangrowth over here. What was that? Who's there? Gadzooks, what in the world is a human doing here? I didn't think there were any left. There's something curious about you. Are you really a human? Sure am. Those simple eyes, that slack mouth. Wait a moment. Are you a ditto? I think he might be onto us. My, what an impressive transformation. Owner detected. Beginning backup battery boot up. What's that sound? Where's it coming from? Camera controls. Alright, well, let's have a look. We found a Pokédex. It's even equipped with a camera that can take selfies. Oh, that's a Pokédex I found ages ago. I want it. Is that so? I had thought that Pokédex was beyond repair, but it started working as soon as you appeared. You're welcome to keep it. I haven't the foggiest idea how to use the thing. Your human transformation really is quite impressive, you know. And now that you're holding a Pokédex, you look just like a Pokemon trainer. Could it be you've based that look of yours on your own trainer? Bingo! Ho ho ho! I'm sure you and your trainer must have been splendid partners. By the by, did that trainer give you a name? Alright. I think because we are a ditto, or perhaps a human, we'll go with Maroosh. So he's not quite Mirage, but he's pretty close. Ah, so you were called Maroosh. You betcha. Maroosh, eh? That's a snazzy one. In that case, I believe I'll also take the liberty of calling you Maroosh. I think you've already been calling us Maroosh, Tangrowth. It's been quite some time since I last laid eyes on either a human or a Pokemon. Then, out of nowhere, I come across a Pokemon in the shape of a human. How curious. What happened to the humans? You mean you don't know what's happened here? Right then, come with me. Walk toward a block by tilting left stick to climb on top of it. Okay, so just walk and you'll climb. We just got some stone. It's our first item. Pretty cool. This way. Alright, Tangrowth. We coming, man. This place was once home to many humans. But now it's, well, what you see. Ah, poor Tangrowth, you look pretty sad. The grass and trees are withered and dry, and all those humans and Pokemon who once lived here, they're gone. But my question is, where have you been this whole... Is that Squirtle? What's that on the ground over there? Could it be a Pokemon? Yeah, come on, Tangrowth. Come on, Maroosh, let's go see. It's definitely a Pokemon. I want to pick up a few items. I think Maroosh is a bit impatient and demanding. Maybe a bit childlike. Squirtle. Nah. Squirtle needs water. Well, I'll be gobsmacked if it isn't a Squirtle. They're nearly all dried up. Here, I thought Squirtle was supposed to have an excellent command of water. Yep, they're a water Pokemon. Generally, he can just do that, right? Is there anything we can do to help? Did you notice the speech bubble that popped up over Squirtle's head? when a Pokemon wants to tell you something, a speech bubble will appear above them. It looks like Squirtle may have a pretty serious problem. You should try talking to them. Alright, let's go talk to him. What's with this place? Where's the water? Usually I can spray all the water I want. If only there were another healthy Squirtle around to help me. Looks like we have an idea. Alright. Looks like we've learned Water Gun. Yeah. Classic Ditto form, copying moves that he didn't even see. Oh, well, now we have I guess we can use Water Gun on him. I must say, I've seen better transformations in my time, but it looks like you can use Squirtle's move. Can you use that move to rescue Squirtle? Let's do it. Using moves. You can use the moves you've learned by pressing ZR. Okay. I'm saved. Thank you so much. I really thought I was done for. I owe you my life. No worries, Squirtle. I mean, we learnt the move from you. Huh? Something's beeping. Cool. So we've registered Squirtle in our Pokedex. He's a tiny turtle Pokemon. Oh, looks like that Pokedex still works after all. Though, it truly has been an age since I last saw any other Pokemon. That Pokedex's days of being useful may be long over. Really? But that was then. Things have changed. I'd come to believe this world was down to a population of one. Me. But today, out of nowhere, I met the two of you. Hope springs anew. By the way, where in the world have you two been up until now? I don't really remember too well. I always used to take naps next to a nice clear pond. This time I woke up here, flat on the ground. Maybe I slept a little too much. Is that so? Fascinating. But this whole area is a total wasteland. I don't know of any ponds around here. Forget about that. Look at this. See? The ground around here, it's turned green. I bet it grew because you sprayed water around here. That's so awesome. Oh, it's true. The ground was parched, but now it's sprung back to life. It's only a bit, but it looks just like it did in the good old days. Maroosh, it seems you might have some sort of mysterious power. What do you say? Will you water the ground and plants around here for us? If you do, this place could become so much nicer to live in, like it was before. Yeah, great idea. Alright. Let's check out. Do we have any... I guess let's water the ground. That's what he said, right? What's this? Got a carrot. Fresh carrot. It restores your PP. Ah, so our water gun is using PP. Cool. Let's talk to Tangrowth. Why don't you try watering an area where there's a lot of dry tall grass in one place? If the dry grass can be restored to fresh green tall grass, it might help refresh my own memory about what it was like when Pokemon lived here long ago. Alright, well, let's go water this then, instead. Seems to be what he wants. Okay. You've restored a tall grass habitat. Ah, interesting. So 4 tufts of tall grass bunched together in a plot. A perfect hiding place for small Pokemon. And it looks like we've got different types of Pokemon that will spawn here at different rarities with different weather, time, and areas. Okay. That will be useful. Oh, this brings back memories. Back in the day, there was tall grass like this all over the place around here. Seeing such fresh green tall grass makes me feel like Pokemon might return at any moment. Making habitat. So arrange tall grass, trees, rocks, and furniture into the right combinations to create a Pokemon habitat. Okay. That makes sense. Should we... Doesn't seem there's another... I mean, there's other grass. Oh. There's someone there. Let's inspect it. I think we're going to find a new friend. It's Bulbasaur. Nice. Yippee! Nice to meet you. This plot of tall grass is kind of small, but I like it. I love leaves and grass and stuff and living by lots of green things. Alright, Bulbasaur, number 1 in the Pokédex. You should all know who Bulbasaur is. You became friends with Bulbasaur. Okay. Oh, now a Bulbasaur's come round. You know, Maroosh, ever since I met you, Pokemon have been reappearing one after another. Seems you really do have some sort of mysterious power. I don't suppose you could carry on making comfy habitats for Pokemon, Maroosh. Doing that might make it possible to see a world overflowing with Pokemon again, just like the old days. Naturally, I'll help out too. If there's anything you're ever wondering or unsure about, don't hesitate to ask me. Well, let's, so Pokemon quests. If a Pokemon looks troubled and has a speech bubble over their head, try talking to them. So it looks like, that's Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. The ground here is too dry and the grass is all wilty and it's nothing like where I lived before. Didn't look too happy. Can you help, Ditto? How do you know I'm a Ditto? I'm definitely a human. Would you rather the dry tall grass, please? I want to make this place way greener. If you do that for me, I'll teach you something really neat to say thanks. A Pokemon request has been recorded in your Pokédex. Press the plus button to open the main menu, then select Pokemon requests to check it out. Alright, we accepted his request. Let's have a look at our Pokédex. Water, dry grass. So use water gun to revive 10 patches of dry tall grass. So let's do that. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 50% of the way. What's that, 2 more? We'll get this one up here. Cool. Oh, you can sprint if you click the button. Bulbasaur. Oh, you watered some dry tall grass? The place looks greener now. Thank you. Since you helped me out, I'll teach you my move. Watch this. Ah, cool. We're gonna learn a new move. It's been really enjoyable so far. Ta-da! What you think? That move's called Leafage. Alright. That's a little disturbing, but we've learned Leafage. Oh, so we can make tall grass. It's actually supposed to send leaves flying at your opponent, but looks like when you use it, it makes tall grass grow out of the ground. I think that's a very you way of using the move. Bulbasaur seems to think he knows me quite well. So down the bottom you can see we've got 2 moves and you can cycle between them. Leafage and Water Gun. Oh, and look, the game has now told us that. Thank you, game. I think I'm going to do some watering. Should we just make this place look a bit greener? Oh, what? Oh, Squirtle. The tall grass that Bulbasaur lives in sure looks nice. I'm kind of jealous because I don't have anywhere to live myself. If only there was one more tall grass habitat like that. Ah, wow, Squirtle, we've learned to move, my friend. And I think we can make you a home. Now the real question is, should there be a gap between the home? I think there should, so we're going to leave a little gap. And we're going to copy what Bulbasaur has. And there's a home for Squirtle. Let's go talk to him. Looks pretty happy. Squirtle. Oh, this tall grass looks awesome. Hey, I was wondering, think it'd be okay for me to live here in this tall grass? Yeah, go for it, man. Of course. Great, thank you, Ditto. No worries, man. So once they settle into a habitat, it becomes their home. Alright, they've both got a home. Well, I guess we'll keep watering. I wonder if you can, like, get a more powerful water gun. Oh, looks like Tangrowth has something for us. Now that I think about it, there's not much food to be found around here. The Pokemon have returned may start feeling rather peckish. Back in my day, there were plenty of leper berries growing on the trees here. If you find any leper berries, would you mind sharing with the other Pokemon? I'm sure they'd be very pleased. Doing presents, press X to open your bag, select an item to hold, then talk to a Pokemon and give them a present. I mean, I've got the fresh carrot. Should we hold it? Let's give Squirtle a carrot. What's that you've got, Ditto? It's for you. You can have this. Thank you. No worries. Welcome to your new home. It's a... Oh, and he eats it. Munch, munch, munch. Very cool. Oh, Tangrowth has a present for me. What are we gonna get? I'd resign myself to being alone in this world forever. Thanks to you, Maroosh, it seems Pokemon are coming back. I really can't thank you enough. Hehe. As a token of my gratitude, I have a present for you. Ta-da! What do you think? My bag's too little? This isn't the type of thing you can carry around in your bag. It's called a chair. Humans used to sit on these when they were tired. Since you've been running around all this time in the shape of a human, I thought it would be perfect for you. I actually used to live with a human myself a long time ago. This chair belonged to that human, so it's got a lot of memories attached to it. It's a hair small for me to use though, so I'm giving it to you. Please take good care of it. We use stockpile. He swallowed the log chair. He's crack up looking. What? Were you even listening to me? Chairs are not food. Well, I'll be so you can store items inside your body, eh? Seems like a mighty handy skill to have. Would you mind placing that chair down around here? Stockpile, spit out. So we've gulped something and we can press A to spit it out where we want. Could you put the chair down over here, please? Let's... so open the menu, select the chair, and then spit it out. Now then, go ahead and sit on the chair. You know, I think it'll take a bit of, I think I'll take a bit of a rest too. Alright, well, let's sit. Phew, it's been ages since I've talked this much. I've gone and tired myself out. It's a bit chilly now that the sun's gone down. You know, humans made handy tools to keep both heat and cold at bay. It looks like you're better at transforming into a human than you are at transforming into Pokemon. Maybe that means you'll be just as good as a human at making fancy tools too. Probably. Ho ho ho. You could use that special power of yours to create more nice places for Pokemon to live. That would really warm my heart. We can do that, I reckon. Bulbasaur. Excuse me, can I tell you something? I found something weird. Follow me. Ho ho ho, what do you suppose Bulbasaur's found? Why not go along with them and see? Alright, what do you got for us, Bulbasaur? See? This thing. What do you think it is? I think it's, a bed for napping. You were wrong, Bulbasaur. This is a workbench. And you can make all kinds of items here as long as you've learned the recipe. By crafting something. Alright. Alright, let's have a look. Our introduction to crafting begins. Whoa! That surprised me. I guess it's not a napping bed after all. Hmm? There's something stuck in there. What is it? We got some simple wooden DIY recipes. Try making something with recipes you got. You might be able to make something that can warm up chilly Pokemon. Ah, yeah, that. So we can craft furniture here, as long as we have the recipe and materials. We've got a few tabs, all furniture, outdoor, and favorites. And it looks like we can make this. Requires one steady stick and a stone. Luckily, we picked some up. So let's make a fire. It illuminates the area with a warm light. Okay. Bulbasaur. Wow, that's so cool. What is it? You think the professor will know? Professor? Who's that? Yeah, Tangrowth. Seems really smart. And they're all tangly and messy like a professor, right? So let's show that campfire to Professor Tangrowth. Ah. Now he is known as Professor Tangrowth. I guess the stick and the TM and the hair and the glasses make sense now. It has names updated too. My word, is that a campfire? Thank you so much. Just as I was really starting to shiver. Could you set it down here? Alright, let's open it up, and I guess we'll just put it there. Bulbasaur. Hey, Professor, what is this thing? This here is called a campfire. It makes the area bright and warm. Ha, Bulbasaur. Ha, but it's not very warm, is it? Quite right. Now that I think about it, the fire's not actually lit. A campfire needs fire, but it could be a wee bit challenging for us to start a fire on our own. Bulbasaur. I know somebody who can spit out fire. I haven't seen them around here though. Oh, you've got a friend who can do that, have you? What sort of place did they live in? Well, you know, the plot of tall grass that Ditto made for me. It was like that. How do they know I'm Ditto? They have not seen me outside of my human form, other than Tangrowth, I think. Well, even then, I don't think Tangrowth has. Say, Maroosh, why don't you make another plot of tall grass, like the home you made for Bulbasaur? A Pokemon who can make fire might come by if you do. Alright. Let's look at our Pokedex. Tall grass. I mean, I think I know who that is. Looks like Charmander to me. Alright, let's make another habitat. Boom. I mean, should we just wait? Let's keep watering the area while we wait, maybe. Ah, looks like he's already here, but we've got a carrot. I think. Oh no, it's a leaf. Alright. Hello, who's there? Charmander. Uh-oh. Be careful on my tail. If you bump into it, you can get a real nasty burn. My friend stepped on my tail once and got super mad because it was so hot. Even though I'm the one whose tail got trampled, it hurt so bad I was spitting fire. Literally. Update that Pokedex. Wonder how many Pokemon are in the game. So we're friends. Huh? You want me to light a campfire? Sure thing. Stuff like that's no problem for me. Just take me to the campfire and watch me shine. If you talk to a Pokemon and say follow me, that Pokemon will follow you around. You can also press up while standing next to a Pokemon to get them to follow you. Well, let's do that. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Now he's ready to follow me. Let's head over to the campfire. If you wait for him in front of the campfire, he will light it for you. Well, let's just go do that. That's simple enough. How's that? I lit the fire for you. Oh, with that, the campfire is complete. Thank you, Charmander. What a welcome warmth. Now that it's gotten dark, why don't we call it a day and get some rest? Thank you for the help, everyone. Truly. By the by, I noticed you've been transformed into a human this whole time. Could it be that you really miss the human you look like? Yeah. I understand. A long time ago, a very long time ago, there was a human I spent all my time with. Loved by everyone, humans and Pokemon alike. Where are they now? I don't know, but I do have a theory. You've started creating some comfortable habitats for Pokemon, and as a result, they've begun coming back. Coming back here, right? I'd wager that it'll work the same for humans. Humans and Pokemon once lived happily together here. If this world grows beautiful again, like it was back then, I expect the humans will eventually return here as well. Mark my words. You know, now that we've got so many Pokemon back here again, I think I'll share some stories about the old days. Back when I was just a child, and the humans, then Pokemon, was such a help. Are you listening? Alright, looks like we completed our first day in Pokémon Pokopia. It's a nice touch, the Pokemon Center healing sound, music. Oh, it's morning. Wake up. Oh, Maroosh, you're awake. Did you sleep well? Today I plan to start searching for clues about what happened to the humans. Meeting you has stirred up hope in this old heart. There's a human-made building over yonder. It's in a pretty sorry state, but that's where I plan to begin my investigation. If you don't mind, I could use your help. We might find something useful. Alright. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. We've encountered the original 3 starters. Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander. Created a fire. Habitats. And thanks for watching. Tune in for the adventures of Maroosh in the next episode. Thanks so much. Bye for now.